Testing, testing. Hopefully, we get a few people to jump in here. Uh, this is not working. Appreciate you, family. I have no idea if this is going to work or not. It's not looking promising. So the issue that I'm running into right now is I can't put like the little screen on there for you guys to look along with, which I guess it doesn't really matter, being as how there's not a video for it, so I don't know that that's the end of the world. So here's what I'm thinking we're going to do. We should be able to do this at least audio wise. So like video wise, you guys aren't going to see like the part where I get the pause and everything like that, but we'll still be able to do all the music. As long as I don't do it through my headphones and we just do it through the speakers, we should be able to get through the whole album on live stream. So we did just a Jagz week, Jagz Nation stand up. Last couple of days I've been busy as hell, so we didn't get a video for the last, I think, 24 hours. With that being said, I figured what better way to top it off than to just do a whole album review and do it live so that I can chat with you guys in the chat, in the live chat while we do it. If you guys are interested in this type of content, just talk to me. Let me know. Make sure you mention it in the comments. I'm not big on doing whole album reviews, but like I feel there's only 5 tracks, you know what I'm saying? And I wanted to get it all in there. A lot of people were bitching that we were doing older music and none of the newer stuff. So I figured instead of just doing one track off the new album, we might as well go ahead and just do the whole album. If you guys are in here, hit the like button for me. It does help the notifications go out and get more viewers in here so that we can chop it up in the chat. We're going to do some audio checks before we get started just to make sure. So let's start it off.
Grammarly is your personal writing assistant for clear.
All right, so we should be good with this. If you guys are in the chat, go ahead and hop in and say what's up. Gatsby, I see you, my guy. It's interesting you were digging into Nigerian hip-hop more than our entire broadcasting corporation. Well, tell them to pick it up. There's a lot of stuff that we're going to be doing, especially for Nigerian hip-hop. If you guys aren't up on it, if you didn't see the post, we are launching this month, hopefully at the end of this month, around the 22nd, an awesome podcast in South Africa with Stogie T and the pristine Queen Aziza, which is going to be Pan-African. So it's not just going to be about South African hip-hop. We will be covering a lot of the demographic, including Nigerian hip-hop. So make sure you guys take a look out for that. And all right, so we're going to hop into it. First track up, we got G. Let's go. In the comments, please let me know how the audio volumes are.
I sipped of knowledge from the skull of Nostradamus, and on that day, I tapped the fountain of youth from the portrait of Dorian Gray.
Okay, I did not expect a little Dorian Gray hat tip there. Let's go.
I drank from cups of sinful pleasures and ate the fruits of forbidden treasures. I broke my body that I may elevate my soul. I open my eyes and all I see is a black hole. I need sightseeing classes, 'cause it seems as if I'm staring at this place through Stevie Wonder's glasses. The world is getting darker, and the hearts of men are becoming blacker. My destiny is taken. Time is ticking. My body's shaking. The beast of me awakened, and the God in me forsaken. I hail from this place, and this place is my race.
Are you guys feeling the spoken word intro?
But I feel displaced in this place, 'cause I can't stand face to face with the bass in this place. 'Cause this place is beginning to feel like a disgrace. End of days. Amazing grace. I'm climbing, but I keep on falling. I keep looking behind, 'cause the past keeps calling. The most appalling that I fear is that if mankind do not put an end to warfare, warfare will put an end to mankind. Quick question.
Let's go. All right, I like this. I think here's the thing. This would have been terrible if he decided to do this in the middle of an EP, in my opinion. I think if you're going to have something that's experimental like this, especially when it's more of a slow build-up and stuff like that, the most perfect way you can do it is at the beginning or the end of an EP. So the fact that this is like the intro track into it, I'm on board. I'm on board.
What legacy will you pass on before you pass on?
That's a t-shirt. Let's go. That's a t-shirt. What legacy will you pass on before you pass on? Some mixed reviews on the spoken word in the chat.
I always envy fathers and sons, 'cause I grew up a fatherless son. Got no clues on how to father a son, and I've been moving so far from the sun.
Let's go. Okay, let's go. That hurt a little bit, right? That hurt a little bit. I like that.
I always envy fathers and sons, 'cause I grew up a fatherless son. Got no clues on how to father a son, and I've been moving so far from the sun. Papa said son, mama said run. How did you ever know the star would become? Nuns on the run, sons of a gun, hear the hum of a drum, we don't know where it's from. 6 a.m. when I woke up to wake up, and I couldn't recognize shorty without a makeup. Young black man, I didn't know what life was made off, till Papa got laid off, life turned into Adolf. Smoking weed, I couldn't put the J off. Jagz, niggas couldn't put the wave off. Father is the son, father that I run. A Bible will become, motherfucker, I'm one.
Yo, this sounds like history. This is very, very heavy Nas vibes. As far as storytelling tracks go, you guys know that I'm very harsh on storytelling tracks because of the replayability that I think that they lack. I'm liking this though. He's got this very, very calm pacing, which is pretty unique for the stuff that I've heard from Jesse so far. His stuff's definitely a little bit more upbeat, a little bit faster pace. Him taking the time to drop the quotables and shit like that, I'm here for this. That fatherless son scheme that he did, that shit was fucking. Let's go.
Then I tell my father I'm son. Nigga, I always haven't been on the run. I came out of the shadows to the sun. All the shit that we done is the shadow what we become. Nigga, follow me and run from the barrel to the gun. 'Cause I remember days when I wasn't getting none. Husband to a nun, stepping from 100 down to 1. And repping J-Town's what I'm on. And then my papa got laid off, mama got paid off, even though they labored and shared with the neighbors. Life never paid off, my hair getting shaved off, beers it's like Adolf. I grew up kinda poor, now I'm getting more. The lower that I am, see the higher that I saw. I came up underground, now I'm tired of the floor. Of niggas asking is you fire to the core. Castaway music was my fire on the shore.
I know that he's gotten a lot of flack, right, for going the Rasta route, right? I like anyone that's getting any type of controversy applied to them and responds back with acknowledging it and including it in the music. I respect. I'm here for that. You know what I'm saying? Like I think that matters. I think there's a huge head nod to be like, yo, I'm gonna try something experimental. I'm gonna try something that may not necessarily be the wave right now because I'm gonna make my own wave. And even if it's not 100% received the way that you anticipate it, but to own it up and like include that in part of that, I'm fucking with that. The slow pacing of this, what do you think? The smoky room music almost has to be, right? Almost has to be smoky room music just because of the pacing of the song.
When they told my bro they wasn't hiring no more, shorties they love me now, they didn't design me before. I'm flyer than before, my flies in the store. Papa was a flirt, mama gave birth, I was playing in the dirt, got the stains on my shirt. Nigga, listen to the words every second that I bleed. Now I gotta see, willpower's what I need. This is how I feed, smoke weed and then I read. This is what I need, I couldn't finish my degree. Maybe that's the cause of all the shit that's been on me. Maybe it's because of all these chicks who feeling me. The father is the son, son is the father, M.I. is the one, then I am Big Papa. Papa was a nigga, mama was a gold digger. Though I love the young jigger, now I'm an old nigga, and I flow sicker. Well, Papa didn't know then, I'ma know quicker. Even though they taught me about blow and liquor. Came.
So there's this really good connection that he's making. So like what I need to know, does Jesse Jagz have any kids? Because like that's going to be like an important part to how heavy this is hitting. But a lot of this is reflecting back to what he said in the beginning about like, yo, we came out and we never had, like, no one told me how to father a kid. Like, I don't know how to father a kid, like straight up, you know what I'm saying? And seeing that type of mirror, that type of parallel throughout the song, like, and now he's going back and like at the same time talking about like how he was raised and shit. Like, I like the connection that he's making there. How deep and how heavy that is like whether or not like he's had that kind of like put on his chest. If you're a father, right, and you were raised in a broken home, there's always this kind of like panic that you have when it comes to the idea of like being a good parent, especially if you didn't get to necessarily see it from like, you know, gender matters and shit like that. Like if you were raised without a father and you're a man, there's that little bit of gap that you feel. All right, so it looks like, yeah, he does. He has a daughter. I appreciate you guys, everybody talking in the chat and stuff like that. Let's go.
Oh, nothing in the show phone, nigga. My best friend said, I don't know y'all, nigga. Go phone, nigga. Sleeping on the floor back in no phone, nigga. I promised to myself I'ma show y'all, nigga. Then I left the crew, I went so low, nigga. Expectations in life can be so low, nigga. I blow mo, nigga. I'm Bocon, nigga. Many rappers talking money, but it's Kobo, nigga. A slow-mo, nigga. Stuck in go slow, nigga. Can't see me coming, this is ghost mode, nigga. Mama said the letters with a postcode, nigga. That's why I'm running from the po-po, nigga. I can't breathe, I'm in a chokehold, nigga. J-Town cold meets pro code, nigga. Niggas, they be deaf. So, nigga. Internationally known, still a loco, nigga. Go loco, nigga. Ain't the coco, nigga. Bars.
I like that. He started heating up. This is one of the tracks. A lot of times I'll tell you guys like who I think like the target audience is for. This definitely seems like it's a personal track for him, right? You get 7 minutes of him going off just to kind of like get a bunch of shit that he has pent up off of his chest so that we can maybe get a little bit more concise concepts going forward throughout the track. I think it's a good thing stylistically. Just taking a look at the track length size for the album, this is by far like almost twice as long as every other track on there. You're starting off with a more slow pace, being able to get a good foundation for the rest of the track. And again, get a lot of this shit just off of your chest. Like, especially when it comes to stuff like when him mentioning like, yo, constantly being questioned about whether or not he's really Rastafarian. A lot of times when people have questions or people want to go in and like pick something apart from an artist, they're waiting to get the answers to the questions they have in their head before they're willing to be open and listening to you know, what the artist is actually trying to do with a project. So it's kind of really good form on him to have taken the first track to drop all these gems, address all of these issues, get all of the shit that he has off of his chest so that the listeners are more open to listen to the rest of the concepts that he has on the tracks for the rest of the EP. I think that's a really intelligent from as far as the marketing and like as far as like the artistic direction goes. To answer some of the questions as far as other, I don't like talking about other reactions to other artists that we're doing while I'm we're supposed to be focused on one artist and the reactions that we're doing here. What I will say is kind of like a blanket statement. I didn't stop doing any other reactions. I do a lot on my channel, and I don't confine myself to doing it within a certain time frame, because once it's done, it's on the internet forever. So if it takes me a month, if it takes me 2 months to complete a series, it doesn't matter, because once it's done, it's always there for you to go back to and enjoy. So we have not given up on any of the series that you guys are asking about. But for the rest of this, I'm not going to acknowledge those type of questions. We're going to just focus on the Jesse Jagz EP that we're listening to now. Love y'all. Hit the like button. It helps with visibility. We're going to keep going. Then we let the track breathe too. What, me? Jay, you think I should drop some bars for everybody? I think that'll take away from the project, my guy. He really just let this beat play out too. For like 2 minutes. Should have had something to smoke, man. Fast forward, please? No. No fast forwarding. You're going to take in all these piano keys, my guy. Shout out to Italy. All right, first track down. We're not going to do like a whole scorecard since we're going to go through the whole album. Just give you like my kind of review, my feedback. Feel free to give me your feedback in the comments. I'm going to read along while I go through this. Yeah, so I think from the artistic direction is probably the most powerful thing about this. Spoken word in the beginning, I personally am a fan of. I would have hated it if it wasn't the first track on the album. I think the best thing about this is that he opened it in a really good way. He used the 7-minute track to get a lot of topics off of his chest right at the bat. Experimental as far as the spoken word in the beginning. I don't know who that was. Feel free to drop it down in the chat of whoever that was. As an overall idea, we're going to know how good of an opening track this was when we finish the next 4. If this is a good precursor to get these out of the way, and then it's still going to be topical throughout, so on and so forth, I think that's going to overall determine how I feel about it. Feel free to drop like a, for each track, drop like a number out of 10 in the comments. His name's Anchorman. That's dope. All right. A is up next. Let's go.
Writing's not that easy.
Let the ads play. Yeah, we listening to the whole piano. We're not fast forwarding shit.
J-Town rocks, J-Town sweater and my J-Town socks. My J-Town pops sent me to high school with a fake brown box. Now when J drops, J-Town stops. J-Town rocks, J-Town sweater and my J-Town socks. My J-Town pops sent me to high school with a fake brown box.
This is the commercial jump. This is the one. This is the fit one we put out, right?
Now when J drops, J-Town stops. My ex-novice started out a sex novice. Then I started blowing shorty's mind like explosives. Bad sex.
Let's go. Hold up. I was not feeling the hook. The hook sounds very, very commercially, see me rocking in my b-boy stance type vibes. He came out swinging though. Hold up.
J-Town sweater and my J-Town socks. My J-Town pops sent me to high school with a fake brown box. Now when J drops, J-Town stops. My ex-notice started out as sex novice. Then I started blowing shorty's mind like explosives. Pants sagging, puffing the blow like a dragon. Shit is relaxing, shorty wanna know what I'm having. She take a hit of the action, the lungs slowly collapsing. I keep it totally smashing, it's the black Anglo-Saxon. Ain't got the passion and they slow the reaction. They fell in love with the fashion, it was a fatal attraction. I'ma tell them, I'm J-Town's John Lennon. Rock the right jeans, but wear the wrong denim. J-Town chillin', it's J-Town's religion is a given. But it don't mean your sins are forgiven, nigga, whoa.
This guy, why does it got Cypher vibes, yo? This has like old school Cypher vibes to it.
I'm that J-Town boy.
I promise, man, we never stay down, boy.
Life just a bitch, I be deep in the hole, nigga, war. I'm J-Town's Tupac Shakur. J-Town hills, J-Town will take a nigga to the top, but he gon' stay downhill. And I'ma never downplay my skill. Shorty told me this is how James Brown feels. Nigga, J-Town boy.
I promise, man, we never stay down, boy.
Life be a bitch, I be deep in the hole, nigga, war. I be J-Town's Tupac Shakur, let it J-Town rocks. J-Town sweater and my J-Town socks. My J-Town pops sent me to high.
I enjoyed the verse. I like the braggadociousness of it. I think that the energy that he came was super, super sick. Very slick talking. I do not like this hook. The hook is killing it for me right now.
School with a fake brown box. Now when J drops, J-Town stops. J-Town rocks. J-Town sweater and my J-Town socks. My J-Town pops sent me to high school with a fake brown box. Now when J drops, J-Town stops. Nigga, J-Town rocks. Papa used to pray on them J-Town rocks. How's J-Town feeling? J-Town pops just a poor man living. There's 100 ways to die, but they all can't kill him. J-Town rocks. Nigga used to play on them J-Town rocks with my dog and my nigga and my J-Town fox. J-Town know when the game's down, yo. My name found y'all. Now when J drops, y'all know it's a.
Can you imagine? Like, I have to assume that this hits a million times harder when you're actually from the area, right? Like, this is like one of those tracks where it's like a lot of times people are just like, oh, you don't get it because you're not from here, and I'll fight with you guys back and forth. This is probably one of those ones where it's like, nah, you're right. Like if you're from there, this one's just gonna hit a little bit harder, a little bit different, man.
And I can see myself when I was watching television. Mama's in the kitchen, she cooking up a chicken. Mama told me, boy, stop cooking, better listen. It's how a nigga stood up to the vision. And you got everything, but baby, love is what is missing. Praying to the skies and the heavens steady wishing. Nigga, listen, ever see somebody getting 7 shots to the brain? Body laying in the streets and there's blood in the rain. Is it the people, the gods, or maybe the cops are to blame? Did you do it for the rocks or the chain, for the props or the fame? Maybe you thinking war is a game. Baby, it's really highly combustible flame. I'm saying, did we do it for the love or the pain? If we lost the game, brought the gun down. I don't know the hospital's name, I ain't playing. Niggas can't even top name Jane.
Let's go. All right, so the content wise, he's matching the beat really, really well here. If you listen to the instruments that are coming in, how it's got that kind of like soft, almost like mood music type vibes with the instruments that are coming in for the beat. The topic that he's talking about now he's getting a little bit more serious. Now it's getting a little bit more like something for you to feel. You know what I'm saying? He's tapping in. He's tapping in for something for you to feel in this now. And I think he's doing it really well, matching with the beat. But again, the topics here, as much as it matches with the beat, it doesn't match. Let's like bring this back. This doesn't match with the hook at all. That's my issue. The verses are so good and it's paired so well with this beat that it's I don't know, the hook for me is just kind of like why do we got this kind of commercial hook when he's tapping into something on this?
And there's blood in the rain. Is it the people, the gods, or maybe the cops are to blame? Did you do it for the rocks or the chain, for the props or the fame? Maybe you thinking war is a game. Baby, it's really highly combustible flame. I'm saying, did we do it for the love or the pain? If we lost the game, brought the gun down. I don't know the hospital's name, I ain't playing. Niggas can't even cop name Jane. Everything's changed, old spots ain't the same. Gunshots, the whole block is Hussein's insane. Life's really fucked, but you came. Real niggas listen to this. I'm wishing you understand the superstition versus what got us in this position. The condition, the system, and television, religion, the politicians never tell us how many have gone missing. See, it's official. There's too.
See, like he's dropping some heavy shit now. Now he's hitting on the heavier topics, and it fits the beat. I'm gonna be so mad. I'm gonna be so mad once the hook comes back in. This is a dope song.
Many gray issues, streets are strapped with gas, locally made pistols, axes and whistles, black magic and sickles, little by little shit psychologically cripples. My city way back was chill, J was the Capitol Hill. Now look at what these fucking radicals kill. God damn it, I'm ill, I'm sick of this dramatical thrill. I hit them with grammatical skill and the planet is still. God damn it, too many reasons on the planet. You might get killed by the Jesus or Muhammad. Hard to understand it, maybe unbelievers planned it. Nigga, this shit be branded. I'm only being candid, nigga bounce.
J-Town sweater in my J-Town socks, my J-Town rob. Take me to high school with a fake brown box. Down with J drops, J-Town stops, nigga J-Town rise. J-Town sweater in my J-Town socks, my J-Town pops. Take me to high school with a fake brown box. Down with J drops.
I can't in my heart because the hook takes up so much space in my fucking mind rent free. I can't give this more than like a 7 out of 10. I do think that he said a lot of powerful things. I think he got over a lot of important topics on the actual verses. I don't think it's too good as a cohesive track. Does that make sense? Like it doesn't. There's something that's missing. There's some disconnect between all the elements that make a good song. There's a huge disconnect here for me. I know the fake brown box thing. I see you guys laughing about that in the comments. But yeah, so something like that's missed. Also, you guys are going to have to let me know about as far as the sound quality. Is the mixing good on this? Because I'm doing this not through the headphones. We're doing it through the speakers. It is a different kind of vibe that I'm used to doing with the reviews. So let me know what you guys think about that as far as the mixing and mastering of it goes. How do y'all feel that I'm letting it breathe at the end of each too? Like for me, I like that shit, right? If you're gonna say some nasty stuff, if you're gonna come and you're gonna drop some fucking bars for us, and then like the good artist that knows to let it breathe at the end too, like I'm in there for that. Let me know, like, how do you guys feel about both of these so far, letting them breathe at the end of the track? And yes, we are gonna listen to the whole thing. The mixing's not so great. All right, yeah. So somebody's talking to me now in the comments. I agree. It does seem like the voice is a little bit separate from the beat, right? Like it's laying on top of it a little bit. Ain't feeling the mixing. I love it. So we got some mixed reviews as far as the mixing goes. Some slight violence in the comment section. It's to be expected at this point. You know, it's on brand. Mixing's not good. Sounds like radio play. All right. What do you guys give it? Out of 10. Out of 10 in the comment. What do you give it out of 10? I would go overall. I'm thinking like 6. 6 out of 10 for me overall. 6 out of 10 for the second one for me. All right, let's go with R now.
With Square,
7,
you
7.
can serve tableside.
I'm seeing some 7s. Some more 7s. See a 6. Some more 7s. 7s. I think we'll call it a 6.5. I see some 6s, a lot of 7s. Damn, 7s are taking over now. Now it's just the 7. I think it's a 7. All right, 7 out of 10. The people have spoken. You guys win. I'm not gonna argue with you. Someone gave it a 9. My guy was feeling the shit out of that. Is this funk? Did we switch into a funk track here? Hold up. Got an 8. Where did this come from? Bro, I feel like I'm walking out the club in a fucking 2-piece suit with my fucking chest hair hanging out listening to this. What is this? Hold on, bring this back. Pure Afro beats, not funk. In America, this would be listened to as funk. It's Afro beats. Okay, I hear you guys. Some pimp pimp shit. This really is some pimp shit right off the bat. I half expect Akeem Ali to come on this fucking shit. Yo, know what this John? This is the old head track. I'll tell you right now. You know what this does to me? If I'm listening to this and just like where it teleports me, what ambience this is giving me, yo, I see the old heads playing spades at the cookout with this playing through one of those little fucking radios off to the fucking side. That's exactly what this vibe is. I am fucking with this shit. Let's go.
Let it go. Hey, my
I hear some. I just see an old head yelling at me like, "You don't know nothing about this."
Shorty, you loving what Jagz is. I be steady killing on some raga things. But you steady talking about some other things. If you loving Prince, then you loving Kings. The Emperor, baby, see, I ain't loving bling. Shorty be in love with some other thing. When I murder thing, I ain't for that thing. Shorty went her down the show sparring in. Jagz on the foreign thing. All the rappers on the foreign thing. Let me see you want hail the King Sovereign.
Does it make me feel like I'm on vacation, man? I feel like I'm ready to pop open a Corona, a little Presidente. This gives me vacation vibes. This is really good vibes. This is like summer music. You guys get that? You guys get the feeling for summer music? This is the outside. This is the spending time out. This is not Corona music. He said I can picture people's aunts dancing this 100%. That's like absolutely the vibe. This is such good vibe music. This is positive vibes only. Positive vibes only. I like it. You know what it sounds like when he starts rapping to Wale? I get Wale vibes from this. This is the type of beat that Wale would come on and like sprinkle in a couple bars here and there and really just catch like a whole ambience vibe.
Baby, you loving what Jagz is? Steady chilling back in the other things. Hustle and shuffle on Larry Gaga things. See many singers now walking talking about things. Now I ain't taking no chances. I rap this, so the rap is practice. You can't hold water, I'm the cactus. I ain't a Baptist or St. Francis. Now I ain't taking no chances. Cause these days all these rappers is dancers. Claim to be black but they can't be the Panthers. Jagz the tree, they the branches. I'm Deadpool and they Francis. I'm mad sick, they can't have this. Whatever Jag spits, be on some bad shit. I'm bad with, I'm on some Jag shit. Yeah.
Forget your sorrow. I invite you to come my party.
Stand dance. Y'all gonna get me canceled. This is great alcohol vibes. The standard dance motion. Can we not embarrass me on my live? Look, this is why I don't do lives. Y'all just come in here ready to pick violence. I've raised you too well. Pick up the doll and dance.
Cooking corny, jaga jaga.
Hell no, Steve can't dance. I used to dance battle actually back in the day with my brother. Those are fun times. We'll do story time at some point. That shit'll get me fucking out of here. What do we think about this one? Super good vibes. Super positive vibes. Outside, I can't give this one less than an 8. Obviously, language barriers and things of that nature, it's going to make it difficult to do like a full scorecard. For what it is and the ambience that it encapsulated, I can't give this less than an 8. I'll give it an 8 out of 10. 8 out of 10. What are y'all thinking in the comments? Let me know. Steve, there's too many cans at the back. Take it easy on the beer. It's not beer. I haven't had alcohol since 2019. Since December of 2019. I have not touched alcohol as part of weight loss stuff. 6, 9, 7. Vibes heavy. Don't think it should be scored. 5, 8. Good news was not feeling that. 5 is the lowest we see. Oh, we got another one. 4. 9. All right, so we got some mixed reviews. You can tell how old these people are based on their scores. I feel like the older you get, the higher you're gonna rate this one, right? The closer you are to having like the open Hawaiian shirts just being your regular fucking dress up every day, the better you're gonna do this. Good score, poor mixing. 9s, 4, 7, 5, 8. We're all over the place with this one. I would 100% play it again. So would I. I'll play it again. I would put I would put this on like a party mix though. This would be on like the cookout mix. The older you get, the higher the score. Exactly. Yeah, it's hard for. I already said that. It's hard for me to judge a lot of the mixing. Oh, we got a 10. We got a stone cold 10. I see you, my guy. All right, let's go. We got 2 more tracks.
Good grammar and
Ads are killing me. Hold up. This intro is fucking fire. This is that dark room weekend music. This better be on some broken heart shit. That's what I need. I need to see vulnerable Jagz on this. Oh no, what's going on? Well, he needs to. We gotta hire somebody to break Jagz' heart. I need my dark room music.
Even if shorty run away, I bet you she'll come back another day.
This is the opposite of heartbreak music. He come right in on some violence, fuck this bitch shit. Yo, Jagz don't give one fuck.
Even if shorty run away, I bet you she'll come back another day. Some say the river will flow another way, so I kick back and I roll another J. Even if shorty run away, I bet you she'll come back another day. Some say the river will flow another way, so I kick back and I roll another J. My first chick left cause she wanted something fancy, until she found this I really was like Banshee. Girl number 2 was down to rap addict. She couldn't cope, turns out shorty was asthmatic.
Yo, I couldn't have been any more wrong about my prediction on this one. Y'all are free to cook me in the fucking comments on this. This is the exact opposite of what I thought this was gonna be.
Backhanded, now my approach is pragmatic. Jagz Eddie, yeah, the flow's charismatic. Shorty ran after power, just like a cipher power. So I keep my eyes open, as wise as an owl. Now I know, even though I run to and fro, for show girls at the door will come and go. Nigga, ain't no need for casting the weather. Ain't nothing lasts forever, all plastic or leather. Tell him there wasn't no shows when I met her. Shorty changed after the dough and the cheddar. Yo, I remember through the cold in December. She ain't even called Shorty, just wrote me a letter. Even if Shorty run away, I bet you she'll come back another day.
I like this. This is one of my favorite jokes too. Like, bitch said I was like arrogant, so I told her to fucking close the door on her way back in. That's one of my favorite plays on this shit. I'm fucking with this. Everyone's telling me to do something else. Can we enjoy the shit that we got in front of us right now before we start worried about what the next reaction is? God damn it. One appreciation at a time.
Some say the river will flow another way, so I kick back and I roll another J. Even if Shorty run away, I bet you she'll come back another day. Some say the river will flow another way, yes, so I kick back and I roll another J. Shorty said I'm in love with the king. It made me feel I was above the rim. Shorty made me fall 6 feet into the air. I work all night, I didn't sleep, I didn't care. Then we bang like bullets when they speed through the air. I told Shorty, don't believe what you hear. Let it grow's nothing realer than Nigerian here. Time don't change even if you leap in a year. Too much liquor, now it's truth and it's there. Shorty can't walk in the shoes that she wear. Every now and then out of the blue she appeared. Shorty forced me, see I didn't choose to be there. Shorty trying to kick shit, Bruce Lee in the air. 21 questions, excuses everywhere. In the first place, Shorty never wanted to begin. She told me about her ex, I never wanted to be him. Even if Shorty run away, I bet you she'll come back another day. Some say the river will flow another way.
I don't know how I feel. I think this is his weakest song so far, music theory wise. I'm here for Toxic Jagz all day long. I do feel like this is the hardest one to kind of catch a vibe with. This is the hardest one so far to kind of like bob my head with. I like the content. I like where he's going bar wise with it. But as far as the actual sonic music, like is it a good song? I feel like this is probably the weakest song so far, as much as I'm enjoying the content.
So I kick back and I roll another J. Even if Shorty run away, I bet you she'll come back another day. Some say the river will flow another way, so I kick back and I roll another J. Even if Shorty run away, I bet you she'll come back another day. Some say the river will flow another way, so I kick back and I roll another J. Even if Shorty run away, I bet you she'll come back another day. Some say the river will flow another way, so I kick back and I roll another J.
This is probably going to be my hot take for the album. I don't think he did this beat justice. I think this beat is way, way, way harder than he made this track out to be. This is an amazing beat. This is like a really, really, really good fucking beat. And the song is pretty average for me, if I'm being honest with you. Like, all right, drop your scores. For me, because of how good the beat was, my disappointment levels are higher. I'm giving this a solid 5 out of 10 for me. What we got? We got a 6. We got another 5 in the comments section. Yeah, it's not even that it was bad. It's that like the amount of effort that got put into this. Like, if you want to have a toxic track, have a toxic track. I think that the beat was like so good though that you needed to turn this into a dark room music vibe kind of track. This needed to be something you could smoke to. What we got? We got 7, 5, 6, 6, 7, 6. So we're all kind of in the same. We're all kind of in the same ballpark, right? This is like that little bit average, maybe a little bit above average. With knowing what Jesse's capable of and how good this beat is, and if he made the beat, that's fucking amazing as well. He could have did better. he could get a remix on this joint, and this could become like a certified like cornerstone song because that's how good this beat is, that you could really come back into this and fuck this up. I would love to hear some other rappers on this beat, to be honest with you. 5 is good. 676, weak track. When I first listened, didn't like it much. Skipped it on the mixtape, never listened to it again. 5 for me. All right, so we're all pretty much on the same part. See somebody telling me to drop some bars. If you guys have never heard me rap before, maybe after the last track, I'll drop some bars for you guys if people want it. Sound quality wasn't that good. Steve, you hit the nail on the head. Should be on trees from start of this EP. Yeah, that's probably true too. Altered mind state might change my opinions on some of these. Yeah, if you guys want me to rap at the end, I'll drop some bars at the end. No big deal. For now, let's finish off the last one. Burning Bush was on my list, just so you guys know. I see a lot of people talking about it. Burning Bush was on my list that I just didn't get to, and replace it with the EP. You could probably still expect Burning Bush in the future. I see a lot of requests for the MI and AQ joint. All right, let's go. Last track, A Dot. Let's get it. Shout out to everybody in here too. I appreciate you guys coming to hang out.
Baby, everything fine. Yeah, everything fine. Everything fine. Girl, everything fine. Everything's fine. Everything fine. Everything fine. Everything fine. Everything fine. Mama, everything fine. Girl, everything fine. Girl, everything fine. Everything fine. Everything fine. Girl, everything fine. Mama, everything fine. Everything's fine. Girl, everything fine.
Before we get into it, what do you think right off the bat? This is probably the bop, right? This is probably the bop of the EP. This sounds like it's got single possibilities, right? This could be the single that was released. Definitely sounds like the audio quality is a notch above some of the production that was on some of the other songs right off the bat. Yeah, so let's see. Comments in the comment section. Let me know.
Everything fine, mama, everything fine. Girl, everything fine. Girl, everything fine. Everything fine. Everything fine. Girl, everything fine. Mama, everything fine. Girl, everything fine. Say life is the greatest thing, but making money is the next best thing. One lead me life interesting instead of everyday requesting. No food in your belly, no your intestine. The feeling in the air that you've been ingesting. Say this is the way of man. Love never paid no one, and peace never come in a hurry. Why you want sit down and one worry? Stress on your mind, on your body, on your tear in your eye as the sky gets scary. Surely one love, girl, I can't get married. Pain every day till you die and get buried. Because this been the way of man. You see love never pay, girl, never pay. Everything fine.
All right, so right off the bat, I think I was spot on with this. This is probably the one that gets pushed a little bit forward, right? Production value on this is much higher. The music theory on this is super clean. This is meant to be probably not deep dove into. It's probably, you know what I'm saying? This is probably meant to be the one to grab somebody's ears commercially, right? This is the one that's going to be more viable to the average listener. It's not super heavy on the hip hop side of things. But the music theory is so good that it's got a little catch to it. It's got a little bop to it that you're going to get interest from people who aren't necessarily 100% sold on the genre. It's also like he definitely came with a decent amount of versatility on this EP, right? So this sounds like he's tapping into the Rasta vibes a little bit more. We had the summertime good vibes. We had dark room music on this. We had the spoken poetry, the kind of more journalistic vibes. He came with a lot in a short amount of tracks. Which could be one of two things. You can look at that as if saying like, hey, this is not a cohesive project. You know what I'm saying? Like this, you know, I thought I was going to be set up for one thing and it ended up being something else entirely. And I don't like that. Or you could just be like a Jesse Jagz fan and not a fan of a particular sound, in which case you're going to be like, yo, I like that we got to see a lot of different sides of him. And this kind of, it worked to appease fans who are a fan of the different sounds of him. So I wouldn't argue with somebody that went either way as far as their opinions on that. For me personally, as somebody who's not 100% up on every track that an artist has done, these type of EPs are good for me to check and see how versatile somebody is. And then I could be like, oh, I like this sound. Let me go and ask for requests of ones that are more like this. Or, yo, I don't like this one. Let's push this one aside. So I do think like it's got like a good amount of utility to it. If it's not overall like the best project. You feel me?
Everything fine, everything fine, everything fine, everything fine. Mama, everything fine, everything fine, girl, everything fine, everything fine, everything fine, everything fine, everything fine, everything fine, everything fine. Mama, everything fine, everything fine, girl, everything fine, everything fine. Life is the deepest thing. Making money is the sweetest thing. Girl want live a life interesting. Steady on a requesting. Shorty want be everything that she see on the telly. Girl I do every sex with her Kelly. She say love never pay no one, and this is the way of man.
Are we allowed to still do R. Kelly lines? Is that not canceled? I feel like that's gonna age too well.
And peace never come in a hurry. Why you want sit down and one worry, one worry. Stress on your mind, on your body, on your tear in your eye as the sky gets blurry. Surely one love, girl, I can't get married. Get pain every day till you die and get buried, because it's been the way of man. You see, love never paid, no, I never paid, no. Everything fine, everything fine, everything fine, everything fine. Say everything fine, everything fine. Baby, everything fine. Oh, everything fine. Baby, everything fine. Everything fine. Everything fine. Everything fine. Everything fine. Mama, everything fine. Everything fine. Girl, everything fine. Everything fine. Everything fine. Everything fine. Everything fine. Everything fine. Mama, everything fine. Girl, everything fine. Everything fine. Everything. Mama, everything. Everything fine. Everything fine. Mama, everything fine.
What are your thoughts? Drop your numbers. What do y'all think? What do y'all think? Thematically, kept it with the same thing. Let it breathe at the end. 9, 8. So here's the thing. 9, 7.5. I love seeing how y'all rate shit, man. I wish y'all dropped more scorecards in the regular videos. I might have to do more lives if you guys enjoyed this, man. Ranks a bit lower than the Afrobeats one. Yeah, I'm thinking I would give this one a solid 8. I think this is going to be the commercial track. I think this is going to be the one that gets pushed out. I think this is going to be the one that a little bit more money kind of went into the production from the sounds of it. I would give it a solid 8. The issue, the only issue for me is that it's not super quotable for me, and there's not too many scenarios for me personally where I listen to this particular vibe. This is definitely more positive, more upbeat. Like I felt like I was on the hammock again. Like this kind of goes in good with the other vacation joint. You know what I'm saying? We got 9, 9, 6.5, 7, 9. Couple mixed reviews on this. So there you go. I would give this one an 8. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this. Let me know. Did you guys enjoy the idea of going and doing an entire album? Did you guys like the idea of coming in and doing a live? Steve, can we get an interview with MI? I'm down to interview any of these artists. If any of you guys have a connection to any Nigerian hip hop artist or any artist, period, that you think that would not only go over well with the channel, but that would make sense for us to go and get into, I'm 100% down. I do have some really, really spicy, good interviews that are coming that are already lined up. I try not to talk about stuff too much until it's ready to come out. Right now, the focus is on the podcast and things of that nature. But yeah, let me know. How'd you guys like this? Steve, maybe for the next live, we do an average viewer rating versus your rating. not against something like that. That's kind of what we did here. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's always an open conversation. That's the thing about this too. Like, I don't ever want it to be like my word is law. I'm just one person giving you my opinion, but we have a platform where we can all discuss it and shit like that. That's why it's dope when you guys come in and participate and shit like that. That's super dope, man. You guys are welcome. What was your favorite track off this, though? We need more of this. You guys are liking the lives? We're right at the 1 hour mark, too. I'll do a little Q&A or whatever you guys want to do. We got 5 more minutes before I end this. I want to keep this right at the 1 hour mark. I feel like that's a good little album review time. How do you guys want to spend the last 5 minutes? Let's go. Last track was your favorite. R was my favorite. They want me to rap. I don't mind. Should I just do some verses and then head out? Here we go. Give us a freestyle. Give us a freestyle. The only reason I don't like doing the freestyles on these and shit like that, drop some bars, and that's all anyone wants now, is because I don't want to take away shine from the artist. You know what I'm saying? Drop some bars. It's a good commercial song with WizKid. I feel like a lot of you guys probably haven't heard too much. I'm actually going to be on Freestyle Friday on TV in South Africa, Channel O. I got some verses that are coming up on that. You guys can check out there too. You the best. I appreciate you, family. All right, cool. Let me drop some bars and then I'm going to get out of here. End the stream right afterwards. I love y'all. I appreciate y'all coming to hang out with me and shit like that. Do me a favor. If you guys aren't following me on Instagram, if you're not following on Twitter and shit like that, I try to interact with you guys as much as possible. I'm going to do a bunch of fucking edibles and reply to everybody on Twitter and Instagram, try and fill out my DMs and shit like that. So if you want to talk, you want to chat, feel free to hit it up. I'll look into doing another live where we go over an album. So start getting some ideas for what albums you guys want me to do. Keep it short like this. 5 tracks took us an hour to do. Keep that in mind. So don't come with no 17-track albums. It's not going to happen. If you guys can get a small mixtape or EP that's a 5 to 7 tracks, something like that, I'd be more than happy to do that. You know what I'm saying? You guys have never heard me before, probably. I'll just do some old shit for you. Look, if you guys have never heard me rap before, go ahead and give me a little 1 to 10. Feel free to cook me in the comments. Let's go. I said, every battle I've ever been in, I slice dudes up. So I'm going down in history like a high school slut. Won't even hype dude up. You trying to wreck our flows or have you eating slugs, baby? S-card, go. You get your next card, Joe. You won't pop shit now. It's that Coach Carter team, boy. We lock shit down. I make it block you pounds because I feel y'all bluffing. So we grip the metal when we walk. And we ain't on crutches. You better lay off, cousin. You get found with your car sprayed. We own it pounds that hold more rounds than a barmaid. You get put in the ground in a dark place. Close it up and lock it. You feel at home in a coffin because he always in the closet. Homie, better stop it. Ain't nobody hotter than 6. I'm straight cracked. You're cleaned up and got sobriety chips. Say goodbye to your kids and anybody else that feels you. You had 99 problems. I got the 100th one to kill you. I got the face of a killer who got 2 locks aimed. You had a tattered religion. I'd be a boondock saint. Trust me, you dudes got changed and he's TiVo in the birds. I'd have been left the hood, but they ain't got no chinos in the burbs. You be emo in your verse because you ain't got no chicks. That's why your dick got no bangs like Kanye's bitch. 6 gives Beyonce fix and I'm leaving on crying. You a pussy whip faggot, wouldn't cheat on the diet. You better leave before we riot and we handling you coward. You get your post replaced with stuffed animals and flowers. You get showered with them 9s all drawn, getting locked in that box to use that pine saw long, and we're gone. We off to attack haters with backbreakers to turn your bucket list into scrap paper, get clapped once we burning down your house. Me and Jay are taking turns to pound your spouse. You dealing with a god. I rep Verizon with the tech work. My squad will fill your block up. I'll be like, bitch, I got the network. Yes, sir, and we all are strapped for war. Everyone in Philly carries. I just like to flash it more. Back and forth. These maggots go to see why my episode of Cribs on my closets look like T.I.'s. We ride T9s wearing out their Levi's. These bitches trying to be mine. They tearing up their knee highs. Look, if your pride rivaling my block, I turn your pride into a scion. You be riding in a box. I ain't lying to you. I can think them 9s are gonna pop. You be nesting with them eagles. Must be high up on the rocks. I am not. You can compare with these rapper dudes. I'm a Taurus with a Taurus and a bad fucking attitude. A splatter dude. Homie can get it. He got the crown custom made. It fits over to fit it. Let's go. something late for y'all. Some old shit. Let's get it. All right, man. That's it for me. Hope you guys appreciated the stream. 59 minutes, 55 seconds. We're about to get out of here. Exactly 1 hour. Hope you guys appreciated everything. I love y'all. I will catch y'all on the next one. Let's go. I'm going to read the comments before I get out of here. Hey, I see fire emojis. They fucking with me. Let's go. No one chose violence today. Let's go. Hashtag rah rah. You know what it is. All right. I love y'all. Appreciate it, guys.